What's good? Welcome to First String Podcast. It's Friday. Do you know where your favorite podcasters are? We're here. We're getting you guys ready for week 7 of the NFL season. We did our homework, maybe a little bit, but we got it done. Um, we have a trip to Austin that Sid and I are going to take tomorrow, so we're not going to leave you alone. We got our picks, we got our bets, we got them all ready. It's a battle for the belt, and it's getting pretty tight. So, me, Lady A, we're here. Say's coming in hot. Al is going to send us his picks. I hope y'all ready for this. Let's go.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we work hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all gotta go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast Show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fam. At a starting lineup, First String is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cast. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Say it from the South, so he read GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and tune in. Like, subscribe, recommend to a friend. Now for real, like, subscribe, and recommend this to a friend. Hey, let's go. Cause it's time for the First String Podcast Show.
I can't lie. I still think we got the hottest beat in the game. Thank you, Dre Royal Beats. I still groove to that beat. It's amazing. Listen, it's time to bring the squad in. Thank you for watching First String Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to First String Podcast. Hit the bell to enable alerts for new content just like this. And the most important part, of course, is that you guys tell a friend to tell a friend about First String Podcast. Listen, it's a chase for the belt. We're 7 weeks into it, and the back-to-back champ is getting a little nervous. What's up, Sam?
What I call my phone at?
Get a little nervous.
Hey.
Get a little nervous.
A little nervous, bro. Who, me?
A little nervous.
What's a little nervous, bro?
You get what you looking for it? Because it's getting packed up. It's finding a new home.
Nah, I'm looking for my phone. I think I left it in the other room.
Well, listen,
Because I also stream on my phones. The extra light. Bam.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. Listen, while Sid gets himself together, HR is back. No fines have been levied. No FedExes have been received. We have been doing our best to communicate a great work environment. We have some picks to do. She is leading the league in picks right now by a game. Let's see if she can keep her grip on the lead. HR, Lady A, how are you?
Hello. And let's not lie to the people about everything, like fines have been sent out.
What are you talking about? This is a professional environment.
Have been sent out. People
Fines have not been
violated. We have to be serious about this. We have to let the people know the truth.
Well, what had happened was.
What had happened? So we already know who's
what had happened
responsible.
was people have changed locations.
Oh.
They now live in gated communities.
Oh.
And FedEx is not welcome.
Oh, we already
Yeah,
know where
yeah,
they live.
unauthorized to
We
visit
already
this
know where
habitation.
they live. And don't make me serve papers with a drone now. Don't play.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Walmart.
no FedEx.
We got some drone usage now. But yes, I am leading the pack.
Okay, hold on.
back
Listen,
and get
you
to
got
get
some drones.
Thursday's games.
Now you're just
Except for
invading
mine,
people's privacy. Now, listen, this is a work environment.
Okay.
I think pick is delayed.
You delayed pick?
I'm good now.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, then that's better. Okay. And Lady A, I'm gonna have to go back and get those picks for Thursday. All I know is the over came up, so I mean, I won the over, so
you and I both had the over.
Okay, well, thank you, Lady A. I'm gonna put you
won.
on W.
I don't know if you won pick.
Pick took the Broncos. Pick took the Broncos. Stop playing.
We gotta look at the tape. Because that ain't the first time.
How is it that we can just believe you took the over, but we can't believe that?
Now you tried to get us before, and I'm looking at my spreadsheet right now. I took the over at 37.
He has tried, yes.
And I'm looking at mine right now. I took the Broncos money line.
Oh, okay, that's good. We still gonna check the tape.
Yeah, I'm gonna run the tape.
I took the Broncos money line.
I got you. We're gonna run the tape.
I really, really did.
Okay.
I'm a professional. I do this.
You know that good work environment you talking about?
Hold on one second. Let me.
Work environment.
I'm finna turn my other tab on here so I can run. I can slide over to it right quick.
Oh. You gonna check the tape. Make sure we keep proper record. So what? Say it. So say it now. Tell us about Saturday. Y'all gonna go and represent First String Podcast?
We're gonna try to do a couple of things. We're gonna try to get our head. We're gonna see if we can bum our way inside. You know, maybe we can find us some luck and find some tickets.
You know what? Don't call me. I don't want no calls.
We're not going to jail. We're not going to jail.
Hey, Lady A, no.
But we will.
Listen,
the cars will be packed. Okay. The cars will be packed. The cars will be packed. We'll be on the road 2:00. We'll be in Austin, having fun.
Austin's beautiful. You guys are gonna have some great food.
Oh yeah, 2.5 hours later, we'll be there.
Enjoy yourselves. Yes.
Yeah. But, So
I can go ahead with our PSA.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Okay. All right, guys. If you or someone you know is facing challenges with gambling support, what's wrong? With gambling, support is accessible. The National Council on Problem Gambling offers various resources such as FAQs, a self-assessment for gambling behavior, details on treatment, and a helpline to link you with local assistance. Call 1-800-GAMBLER, that is 1-800-426-2537, or you can text 800-GAM. You can also reach them on the web at ncpgambling.org. Gamble responsibly. Okay.
There we go. Listen. All right. So I did a level up yesterday with David Harrison, right? And Racer X was in the chat, which we enjoy everyone being in the chat. But Racer X keeps saying this right here. He keeps saying, "Who is Daryl Green? Who is this Daryl Green that everyone is speaking of?" Racer X says he was born in 1975. If you was born in 1975, then you know exactly who Daryl Green is. What's up to everyone in the chat? We got our guy Splash in the chat. Racer X is in the chat, of course. He's playing. He's got to be playing. Of course, he said, hello, peeps. And then we got the young one in the chat right here. He says, we are here. So, yeah, listen. Say it. What are we playing for? What are we playing for? Say it.
First of all, you playing on respect in beating the back-to-back champions. That's first of all. You know, because I mean, to be the man, you have to beat the man. You know, and it's obvious in the last couple of years, I'm the man. But anyway, not to delay, not to stall, but this is what we've been playing for. This is what we're playing for. This lovely First Stream podcast.
Oh yeah, coming to daddy.
And for those who think it's not plastic, it is metal, about 13 pounds. You know what? You know, I mean, I don't want you to be object. You know, you can see it fits very well around my waist. Yes, get an angle.
I got a spot right here for it. I got a spot. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be right.
It's fitted for me
on this side. Over here. This guy, I got a nice little spot. I got a nice little spot for it right here, so everybody could know who the champ is. Yep, Lady A.
Lady A,
can you hear me?
We can't hear you.
Oh, I said I feel like Sid has been mistreating the belt this whole time, and it's not the right size. None of that.
Yep.
Mistreating that belt.
The belt
going,
loves me. The belt loves me.
It's going to be on display
right
in this
right
area
size.
right here. It's going to be on
the belt loves me.
Yeah,
it's not the right size. Nope. I feel like Sid had to like modify it because it don't fit because it's not for him. You see what I'm saying?
Me.
That's what happens.
When I come in here on Sundays to watch football, it says Cedric.
No, it says save me.
Just the bell calling me.
It says save me.
That's what it do. All right, Sid, break down where everybody stands in the standings, please.
With that being said, we will give a recap. Actually, we need to do a recap of last week's picks because we already started on week 7. Mm-hmm. So the lead, we're just gonna go to overall leader for week 6. The overall leader for week 6 is Lady A. She did very well last week. Came in with 51-41 reg total. That's through week 6. 51-41. I'm second. You know, I keep. You know, I'm always somewhere near the top with 50-42. Two Pick had a great week last week. He had a great week. He brought himself back to 500, 46-46. Alvin had a decent week as well. You know, he's still. You have to understand that Alvin missed a few games. That could be different. You know, if he didn't miss those games. But I mean,
but he's still 2 games behind Pick on his win total.
Yeah.
Now, see, I wasn't gonna say that.
Don't disrespect.
I mean, he's
on
Pick skills. He on Pick skills. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we're gonna give him some games. We're gonna give him some games to make up. Like this NBA season is about to kick off. Al's picking a couple of NBA games. So,
I need to know it's a London game this weekend. Did y'all tell him?
Yeah, he do. You need to know that.
Okay.
I did. I put it in the chat. Al, we need your picks. I put it in the chat already. All right, listen. Our first game is the London game. The Jaguars have spent 2 weeks in London. Last week they got bamboozled by the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams throwing touchdowns all over the place. Matter of fact, when he came back to the United States, he was still throwing touchdowns in London. I don't know how that happens, but that's what was going on. He still didn't get Rookie of the Week. Is that correct, Lady A?
No. Would you like to know who did?
Wow. This is what we're doing?
Yes, please tell me.
This is what we're doing?
It was Jaden Daniels. Again. This is 5th time.
Jaden Daniels. Okay, there we go. Cool.
So, 7, and
5.
we're coming up on week 7, and so out of 6 weeks, he has 5. That's just
5. Yeah, he collects rookies of the week.
Y'all just haters, both of y'all.
Right. Okay.
How
great.
are we haters?
Okay.
We're uplifting
We
this
are
young
not.
man.
That was really fun in the chat today. That was really fun in the chat today, though. So it was really fun in the chat. Our first game is across the pond. We have the New England Patriots going over to London to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, or the London Jaguars of T. Okay, New England started Drake. They started Drake May last week. He absolutely looked like a rookie. He had a total up and down game. Their defense still leaving some things to be desired. The Jacksonville Jaguars, as we said last week, played in London versus the Chicago Bears. Their defense left a lot to be desired. This should be a really good battle between an established quarterback and a rookie quarterback. Will he make the throws like he made in the second half of that game, or will he come out and turn the ball over? Trevor Lawrence is leading the league in interceptions as well. I believe he's leading the league. I believe he's leading the league in interceptions. Let's look at the line here. We got the New England Patriots at +6 at -110. Their money line is +215. The Jacksonville Jaguars are -6 at -110. Their money line is -267. The over-under set at 115 for the under. Pick is first here, right? Oh, come on.
What you got? Where were you at, Pick? Okay. I got it up.
Give me the Jacksonville. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars money line.
It's -267.
Jacksonville.
It's minus. Okay, it's -6 at -110.
Yeah, give me the
Jacksonville. Money line is -267. 42 points. Over under is -105. The under is -115. Pick.
Oh, he lost it. He dropped out.
Pick is having a connection problem. He must have a sideshow hustle AT&T like what I used to have. We're not gonna talk about that. It's actually Pick's pick, but since he's not here, I'm up next. I'm gonna go with the team that's in shambles, but due for a win because they stayed in England, London. Give me the Jacksonville Jags money line. I'm not taking over under because I don't know which one. Urban Essence is going to show up. Right. So with that being said, just give me Jacksonville for the win. Money line. Pick.
You ready?
So y'all didn't get none of what I said?
Nope.
No, you just was sitting there looking at us, and then you just went away.
Man, okay. Can't redo it. Can't take the pass back. You can't undo what you already done did. So listen, give me the Jacksonville Jaguars money line.
Okay.
Am I still glitching over here?
No, we heard that. We heard
a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little crackly, but we heard it. Yeah. So for me, I feel like both teams suck right now. They really do. I feel like said just like you when it comes to the over under, my source suggested the over, but I just can't do it. I'm not, this is an overseas game. I'm not really sure what this final score is going to be, but I am going to go back to, because obviously with a record of 1-5, Jacksonville has broken my heart a little bit. I did pick them a couple times this season. And so I'm going to go back. Jaguars money line. We'll see how this will end. But they better not do it again. Or Herbal Essence will snatch their endorsement from Trevor Lawrence. Because this is not a game.
Okay. Get a Herbal. Get a Herbal.
Right? We get to pick.
Yes, you did. I said Jags money line.
He said money line, yeah.
Okay. I didn't
Jags
hear.
money line.
All right.
Our next game. This is a battle. This is a division battle. One of the undefeated teams here, the Minnesota Vikings. Their defense is playing outstanding. It sort of reminds me, seeing this Minnesota defense play, sort of reminds me of the Bears 46 zone. Am I what you said? Y'all still got me, right? Y'all still got me? Okay. So this Minnesota defense sort of reminds me of the Bears 46 zone. It took a while to figure it out. There was only one team that year that figured their defense out, right? They have a tendency to make a lot of really good quarterbacks play really bad. They move around. They have some solid corners. Will they make Jared Goff look bad? The Detroit Lions offense is rolling right now, especially after the thumping they just put on Dallas Cowboys, where they really didn't dig into their playbook and show a lot more, except for offensive linemen playing wide receiver in a bunch of trick plays. So they still have a lot to give, and they rested their players a lot. Now, the question is, who wants to be number one in this division in the NFC North, right? What do we say about division games, man? It could go either way, and I can't wait to see this one in the 1 o'clock hour. How are you feeling about this game, Sid? Yeah.
It's a toss-up.
It's a toss-up. Lady A, I know that you're rooting for one side of this game right here. Will it be the purple people eaters?
Define rooting.
A vested interest in one side over the other.
Keep going with that.
Okay, great. Let's look at this line. We got the Detroit Lions at plus 1.5 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 105. The Minnesota Vikings are minus 1.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 125. The over-under is set at 50.5, 110 both ways. 50.5, 110 both ways. Say it, you're stretching it all out. You ready for my pick, Sid?
Yeah. A little tight. They had to get rotated cuffs into it, you know. It was a little tight.
Right. I did it. I did a lot of talking about the defenses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the over.
A lot of heavy lifting by the defense. They're gonna throw some people down.
Yeah, give me the over, please, and thank you.
Let's see. Taking the over. Got you. I got you. That's not a bad choice to pick. Sam Darnold has been the surprise. He has been comeback player of the year as of right now. Does Detroit? Well, you know, Detroit is missing one of their star defensive ends, so that's going to take some pressure off of Sam Darnold because he don't have to worry about one side. He don't have to worry about one side of the field, and they're going to double the other guy. This is essentially a toss-up. It really, really is, and I think Detroit is playing better than Minnesota. Minnesota coming off a bye.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
I don't care. Give me. They. You know what? It don't matter. Give me Detroit with a plus the 1.5.
Okay.
Detroit plus the 1.5.
Give it to me.
All right.
Which one, Lady A, over the under?
Well, let me say this. Combined, these teams allow 33.4 points per game. 17.1 fewer than this matchup total. Okay. Also, let's not pretend that this is not a 5-0 and a 4-1 team. These two teams, right? So I do think that the defense is going to show up. I'm going with the under.
Lady A is taking the under.
She's taking the under.
There's no Wilson.
I'm a man on the island all alone.
Well, we have over under.
Wilson!
You don't know who we thinking going.
How did? Yeah.
Al's not here, so I got to until Al shows up. It's a Wilson. It is what it is.
Wilson. Okay. Got it. He said, "Give Miss Wilson. Give Miss Wilson. Miss Parker." Oh, wait.
What? Pick.
I don't know.
You getting a fine. Don't worry. You're going to get it in there.
Oh, say it, Miss Parker.
The way you said it, we know what you're talking about.
I can't say it.
No.
No. Okay, listen. Our next game, we have the Houston Texans. We have the Houston Texans traveling to Green Bay to take on Jordan Love, who said, we got to say it, man. Jordan Love is looking really, really good. He's looking like that dude that played at the end of the season last year. But CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans are not looking like no slouches either, especially after last week, what they did to secure their victory last week. Now, Houston is starting to get healthy. They will be without their number one wide receiver for a little bit, but Tank Dell, if you think he's not a player, you better think again. Joe Mixon is starting to run the ball there. Don't forget about Stephon Diggs for the Houston Texans as well. This is another game that you will be whipping around with your remote to check out and see who's winning. Say, give me a thumbs up if you still got me real good. All right, perfect.
I didn't get that.
Yuri, I'm not talking to you.
What?
She said
What was that?
Hey Siri.
I didn't get that.
All right, let's look at the line. We got the Houston Texans at +3 at -115. Their money line is +130. The Green Bay Packers are -3 at -105. Their money line is -155. The over-under set at 48, 110 both ways. Have you ever heard of the shootout at the OK Corral said? We could be in for a great, great first half. Yes. Listen, I'm going to give you mine right now. All right. I do like the Green Bay Packers, but you're giving the Houston Texans 3 on the road. 2 dogs at quarterback. I think this game is going to go to whoever has the ball last. Give me the Houston Texans +3.
Houston Texans +3. I got your pick. Houston Texans +3. That's a good pick up there. That's a good pick. Because I agree. Yes, Jordan Love is playing very well. I must admit, and the Houston defensive line has done their thing. They have come into play the last couple of games, and they've only gotten better. So I'm gonna have to agree with Pick on this one. I'm gonna go Houston +3 on the road in Green Bay. Defense travels.
Well,
all right, say it. You got Blaze in here. Blaze said something to you.
Oh, say what's up, bro? No, bro, Green Day all day.
Well, let's say this. Combined, these teams only allow 42.7 points per game. So if you go with the under, I am going to suggest the under. I'm not going with the under, but I'm suggesting it. I'm just going to go ahead and take Packers money line. So go ahead and give me my Wilson.
Go turn. Go give me your good side.
Whenever you're ready. Okay, there it is.
Here, look, glossy lips and all.
Pause. Wait a minute. Pause. Hold on. Where is it at? I got you later. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give
I knew it was coming.
Double up.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
That deserved a double up. Yeah, you slipped on that one.
Yeah, look, hold on. I almost gave her the full screen, right? I was about to put her full screen. A good stab. So the button wouldn't hit it fast enough. The button wouldn't hit it fast enough.
Hey. Turn your volume up.
I don't know why I keep doing it. You messed up. You sounded like a Decepticon for a second, and that was the internet powers that be.
The Decepticons.
Yeah, they was messing up just.
That's probably right. That's probably good. That's.
Because yeah.
Okay. That was probably a great thing. Okay, let's move on before I get myself another fine and have to relocate again.
Mm.
Our next game, we have an NFC East battle here. Saying I'm still good? Okay. We got an NFC East battle here. We got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Jersey to take on the Giants. The New York Giants will get back dynamic wide receiver Malik Nabers. However, they're still a hot mess. The Philadelphia Eagles are not much better. Their coach uses his kids after arguing with fans to soften the blow and after press conferences. They got back Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown last week. They still have Saquon Barkley, and don't forget Jalen Hurts. Their defense still needs to come to play. They struggled last week with the Cleveland Browns. Shall we look at the line? Let's do so. The Philadelphia Eagles are -3 at -120. Their money line is -170. The New York Giants are +3 at +100. Their money line is +143. The over-under set at 43.5, 110 both ways. 110 both ways. Okay, said, I am literally taking the Philadelphia Eagles on the money line here. I think it's just a more talented team. A more talented team going into a hostile location that will win despite the coach.
What? You taking Philadelphia money line? Man, I don't like either one of these teams at this point. Philly offense is been MIA, whether it was healthy or not. It's been MIA. Let's just put it where it's at. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's trying to get used to this system or what. I don't know. And 43 points. In Nabers, he cleared the concussion protocol, right? Wide receiver for the Giants.
He did. Yes, he did.
So they playing at home. That's what, 21 apiece. You know what? Give me the over. Give me the over. I expect Philly to try to put some points up. Give me the over. I'm gonna take the over on this one.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I will say that line moved. It was 42.5. So because of that, I'm gonna take the under 43. But let me just tell y'all this. The list of people who did not practice yesterday is entirely too long for my for my comfort. So I don't know what's about to happen in this particular game. So my source suggests a couple things. One was the under, the other one was Eagles money line. But I don't have any faith in either team. So I'll just go ahead and take the under.
All right, Lady A with the under.
Bruce Glass, which is your source, actually said to go with Giants money line.
He is not my source.
Ron O'Neal, who's your other source, said go with the over.
Oh, Ron has never been my source.
Here you go, Pick. Are you ready? You out there by yourself.
Under.
Hold on. Wait. We identifying Lady A's source. Well, Droopy, who's Lady A's other source, said go with Philly money line.
He is not a source either. You're just not going to know.
All right, here you go, Pick.
Wilson!
The Wilson's over, Sunshine.
Oh, I want Wilson to come back. I want him to come back. I want Wilson to.
If I sent y'all this key injuries, it's just ridiculous.
It's a list of the multitudes. Listen, our next game is where Said is going to lose it. Okay, all right. We got Bird Gang. We got Seahawks versus Falcons. All right, it's going to be a lot of feathers flying in Atlanta. Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks come into Atlanta after not such a great showing versus the San Francisco 49ers. DK Metcalf should have had 2 touchdowns last week, but instead they were both called back.
Yep.
Smith and Jigba dropped a couple of touchdowns. And Seattle's defense, I don't know what's going on. The straw that stirs the drink for Seattle is Kenneth Walker. Charbonnet is right on his heels with a nice running game. The Atlanta Falcons, Bijan Robinson, and Tyler Algier, both last week both of them almost went for 100 yards. Bijan was like 5 yards short of 100 yards. Mm-hmm. Plus, Kirk Cousins is really starting to gel with Darnell Mooney and London. As soon as their defense starts to play just a little bit better, Atlanta's going to be one of those teams that everyone needs to worry about, except for the Washington Commanders. We'll talk about that later, Sid. Let's look at this line. The Seattle Seahawks are +3, a West Coast team going from west to east. +3 at -115. Their money line is +130. The Atlanta Falcons are -3 at -105. Their money line is -155. The over/under is 51, 110 both ways. Said last week, who did I pick when Atlanta played? Did I pick the Falcons? I went with Captain Kirk, right? Yep. I did. I went with Captain Kirk, right? And listen, I just said there's no one on the Commanders' final whole thing that I'm afraid of. But I also made another true statement when I said the Atlanta Falcons offense is really starting to click, right? It's not all dependent on Kirk Cousins. It's that those running backs, if Kirk could just turn around and hand that thing off, they are really, really good. Don't tell Sid I said that, Lady A. It's just between you and I. Okay.
Oh, sure.
Listen, give me the Falcons money line.
Okay. Not +3. I saw you hesitate.
No. That's the Seahawks got the +3. Give me the Falcons.
I mean, -3. I'm sorry to lay the 3.
No. You can lay the 3.
I have mine already on my spreadsheet. Mine's on my spreadsheet. Okay?
I'm following my spreadsheet too, Lady A.
You ain't got no spreadsheet. Stop that.
Spreadsheet. Let's see. The Falcons. My bad. The Falcons are having a turnaround offensively, one that they have not had in a while, where they can almost depend on the offense, and the defense is still pulling itself along. The Falcons have failed in not drafting their defensive end in the first round. They have been unable to pressure the quarterback at times when they need it the most, but the defense is still playing very well. I'm not going to go against the Falcons.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my squad. If they lose, they lose. It is what it is. So give me the Falcons at home money line.
All right. Oh my God, Pick.
Oh wait.
Mute yourself.
Hold on.
Whatever, Pick. Trying to be like me. You see?
Oh,
you ain't even have to be all extra like that. He's trying to be
I did.
Now you know I done had spreadsheets for years now.
Listen, I'm just saying. I had to show you.
Whatever. Mine better.
I had to stick to my script, and this is what
my spreadsheet better.
Y'all maybe say it's probably not, but it's okay.
Nope.
I tell people all the time, we do the homework so that they can enjoy the fruits of our labor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have to stick to the script. That's what I have to do. All right.
Okay. So my pick, well, first of all, let me just say that the teams combined allow 47.5 points per game combined. So if you go with the under, it makes sense. As far as my pick for this game, I'm going with the Falcons money line. And again, like we said last week, I went with Falcons money line and I won on that. And no, in my spreadsheet, it's Falcons money line. That's what I'm going to have.
All right.
You
Okay.
will not convince me to
tell him,
change.
Lady A.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, we're all in agreement here. You know, we're sticking to our sheets. We do the homework. You guys reap the benefits when you place your bets. We're 6 games into our 14 games right now. You're watching First String Podcast live. This is our Week 7 NFL pick show where we do the homework so that you can reap the benefits. Now, we are doing this live on a Friday. The games are usually run on Sundays, and we usually do our show late Saturday night. But, however, we're taking a trip to see the Bulldogs take on the Longhorns, so we're here with you on a Friday night. Our next game, we got the Cincinnati Bengals, another divisional matchup, taking on the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Watson. Say we had a long talk this week about Deshaun Watson, and you was really, really passionate, and I love the conversations that we have when we do things like this. When we talk shop, when we talk football, I really do like our conversations. We do it all the time in the chat, but the one-on-ones when we at work and we talking is really good. Now, you said some things that I'm not going to repeat here, but I love how passionate you were about Deshaun Watson. Now, the Cleveland Browns are having a fire sale. You got to go, and you got to go, and you got to go. The Cincinnati Bengals are a one-win team that everyone still believes can turn it around and sneak into the playoffs. They have the weapons. Will their defense come to play, or is Nick Chubb about to make his season debut and run all over the Cincinnati Bengals? Let's look at the line, Sid. I'm ready. You ready, Lady A?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. We got the Cincinnati Bengals at -5 at -110. Their money line is -250. The Cleveland Browns are +5.5 at -110. Their money line is +205. All right. The over-under set at 41.5, 110 both ways. 41.5, 110 both ways. According to the homework that I did it, and I'm a straight A student. It said, give me the Bengals money line. Lady A, you looked sort of confused when I said I'm a straight A student.
I didn't know that, Pitt. Never heard that part before.
Yeah, listen, I got an A in lunch.
Right.
I got an A in in physical education.
Uh-huh.
Right. I got an A in recess.
I'm sure.
Right.
And nap time.
In nap time.
She's in nap time. Really?
Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna fake on them grades. I got A's in them.
Taking my sock off.
You taking your sock off. Say it's your pick.
That's a nice ad lib.
That's like given I have my mic unmuted. You're right, Pick. We do have some good conversations about what's going on in Cleveland, and even the announcers made some remarks about the play calling.
Yeah, they did
during the last game, because I was telling Pick about the play calling and I didn't like it, and just to prove that I was on the same page. The announcer like, why would they call that? But hey, it is what it is. But I think Cincinnati is going to win this game. I think the Browns getting rid of Amari Cooper takes away a valuable wide receiver that they have. Yes, Nick Chubb is back, but I think he's going to be on limited. He's going to be on the pitch count.
No, they said no pitch count. He's full go.
They're going to say that, of course. I think he's going to be at the pitch count. I think Cincinnati wins this game. Yeah, give me Cincinnati money line as well.
Okay,
you looking at my spreadsheet?
Who's looking at your spreadsheet?
She looking at my spreadsheet.
Because I'm the originator. Okay, y'all stay cheating on my spreadsheet. I don't need to look at nobody else's spreadsheet. My spreadsheet is amazing. And Pick, why would I look at your spreadsheet and you at 500.
Oh man, no, she
I knew
didn't.
she was gonna go there.
Oh man,
I knew she was gonna go there. See, what did I say? I said it in the chat. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Because
yes, you said that every week.
I'm gonna go ahead and blow that. I'm gonna go ahead and blow that shade off.
What do? We keep that same energy, and you still wear pig. Where you at?
Energy.
Yes, we keep that same energy, and where do you end up in the lineup? Okay,
I'm there for now. I'm there for now.
For now, yes, you right. For now, and then at the end too.
Nope.
It's okay. It's all right. We gonna see.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I deal with here? You see what I deal with, Drew? Drew, this is a hostile work environment.
Hold on. Drew been seen year to year. At the end of the season, what happens?
Hey, Bruce Glass, you see me getting bullied?
Bruce and seen year to year. They have seen. You cannot call them in to vouch for you. Yeah, Bruce trying to clean it up for you.
Look. He say pick save it for the playoffs.
For the playoffs, he ain't say nothing about this regular season.
He knows
the season is not good.
Well, that playoff time, I'm a monster.
And let's keep in mind the playoffs are a shortened amount of time. Okay,
I can focus there. There's too many games for me to focus.
So you're a sprinter.
It's too much homework. It's too much homework for me to do. It's too much.
Right, because it's not lunch.
I'll be in places. I'll be in places. I'll be here. I'll be there.
You know, playoffs, lunch and recess. Got it.
Lunch, recess, nap time.
Well, I too am going Bengals money line, and I strongly suggest the over in this game, just based off of these two teams and their defense.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I do have something to say. If some unknown reason, and I'm asking this question to everyone in the chat as well. All right. If by some unknown reason Cincinnati loses this game, should they begin to sell off pieces?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you lost the Battle of Ohio. Okay. To a 1-5 team. And you're already at 2-4 yourself. That should be cause for an alarm, because you can make adjustments now and still, turn around the rest of your season if you make the proper adjustments. Because that would bring them down to 3-4. And it's not a good look. So.
All right. See, Bruce Glass knows, man. He knows. He's like, man, I got to do all this extra work, and then I got to do my homework too. That's why the playoffs work for me. It's like recess for sure. And Bruce also said yes that if they lose this game, that they need to go ahead and begin their sale.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, because we will then be like 2 weeks away from the trade deadline.
Sorry.
So that's when they should start making calls.
Lady A, I missed yours. Tell me yours.
Bengals money line.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Thank you.
All right. Our next game, we have the Tennessee Titans traveling to Buffalo to take on Josh Allen and his new wide receiver, Amari Cooper, after the shellacking that they put on the Jets. Right? Josh Allen said this one is about to shock you. Josh Allen, who has given up double-digit interceptions over the last couple of years, has 0 interceptions this year. Did you know that, Lady A?
Why are you asking me? I watch football just like you watch football. Why you gotta ask me this question?
I'm just keeping you involved in the show.
I see what these little people done did already. Why you gotta ask me about this team?
Oh, my bad. I didn't even recognize, but it's okay.
Oh.
This is Gene's team. This is Gene's team, and I think that they have an angel in the outfield. They have an angel on the football field, and I think Gene is guiding the ball away from defenders or knocking it out of their hand when Josh tries to do what he normally does, which is turn the ball over. It's okay, Gene. We love you. We miss you. But you are not taking Buffalo to the Super Bowl. You got to play fair in the playoffs, right? You can mess around in the regular season. The Tennessee Titans, Al's favorite team. One of our guys is on this team in Julius Chestnut. But this team and Will Levis, you got to stop with the mayonnaise, son. Stop putting mayo in your coffee. Somebody give that man some sugar and some milk, but don't let him put no more mayonnaise in his coffee because it's messing with his brain. Said he cannot stop from turning the ball over. He does something that's mind-blowing every game. And I'm not sure how much of this D-Hop can take. I think he may be ready to pull a get me out of here Devontae Adams type situation. Tennessee's defense does play really well, but when you can't count on the offense to do their thing, it starts to bother the defensive players. Let's look at the line. The Tennessee Titans are plus 9.5 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 360. That's the distance that you go in the complete circle. That should not be a money line. The Buffalo Bills are minus 9.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 480. The over-under is set at 41. 110 both ways. Lady A, my spreadsheet, my wonderful, wonderful spreadsheet, it says, and I'm not sure if this is one of those ones where I was just like, take the Bills money line, because 10 said, as we know, is a lot.
Disrespectful.
It's really, really disrespectful because they are NFL players on the other side. Yeah, I'm not laying 9.5.
Okay.
I'm
so you doing that 480?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna go slap down 480, Lady A, just to win a money.
Oh, really? You see how things change from season to season? I tell you.
Let me make sure I write this down. Pick Monty lines.
Monty lines. He done got fancy, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna put my pinky up on that one too.
Oh no.
Yeah, this young man has had a couple weird games. With that 9.5, I feel some type of way about that 9.5 because it's disrespectful for any team. Well, not that they have a chance to lose, but the fact that it's 9.5.
Yeah.
Mr. Mayonnaise himself, he's played some good first halves. That's the weird thing about it. He's played some good first halves, but the second halves has been absolutely atrocious. I mean, and the weird, and this is a weird number as well. That of all the games they played, I'm talking about Tennessee. Three out of the 5 games they played, they scored exactly 17 points in each one of those games.
Enough.
17, 17.
Clearly,
17.
it's not enough because they're 1-4.
Except for the one win, it's the only time they put a bunch of points up. That was against Miami. So, are they expecting Buffalo to put up 35 points by themselves? 30 points by themselves?
Maybe.
I'm taking the over in this game. I think Buffalo gonna put some points up and keep ringing the bell. Give me the over.
Hey, I like that. Say it.
Well, the Titans have played the 4 games this season that have gone over 41 combined points. So keep that in mind that, they only score 17, but their opponent tends to score a lot. So I, too, am taking the over on this game.
That's an over and a Monty line.
Yep, so you by yourself.
So with that being said, pick. You ready? It's coming at you.
Look at this.
Wilson!
There you go. Being extra. Still calling Wilson.
Wilson, that's how we catch it right there.
That's how you catch it.
That's how you catch up. Speaking of the Miami Dolphins, Tua is not playing yet. Speaking of the Indianapolis Colts, this game right here, I have a caveat for. They say Anthony Richardson may be back and ready to play. If Anthony Richardson is back and ready to play, I am going to change my pick. I had a real tough time with this one right here. I believe in Joe Flacco. I believe that Joe Flacco can pull off victories. He pulled one off for me last week with the Colts. I believe that Joe Flacco gives this team the best possibility of winning. Why? Because Anthony Richardson is inaccurate. He's a running back. They have weapons, the Indianapolis Colts do, but they can't be put on full display because of the quarterback position is hurting the rest of the team. Speaking of the quarterback position, there is no Tua coming to Miami's rescue, not this week at least. Their defense is leaking oil. Their offense is leaking oil. Their coach just does not know what to do right now. Tyreek wants out. Jalen Waddle hasn't done the penguin dance in so long. Let's look at the line. We got the Miami Dolphins at +3 at -115. Their money line is +140. The Indianapolis Colts are -3 at -105. Their money line is -165. The over-under set at 43.5, 110 both ways. Lady A, you got an injury report up?
Hold on. Last I checked, it was a long list. Hold on.
Yeah.
Give me a second. They took it down. They must be updating. Oh, wait. No. It must be updating.
Okay.
My source.
All right.
Was updating.
Listen, Stan, this is what my chart says. My chart says go with the Colts money line. Right? That is literally what my chart says, right? What I'm telling you is that if they tell me that Anthony Richardson is playing, I'm going to call you. And then I'm going to probably want the under. If Anthony Richardson is the starter, put me down for the under. If Joe Flacco, it's quarterback dependent. If Joe Flacco is the starter, give me the Colts money line.
If they haven't announced the quarterback today, you're going with the under.
You just gonna force me into a pick? Well, give me the Colts money line. Said
Colts money line. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Y'all see the pressures I'm working on under here. Y'all see the pressures. Y'all see, listen. You see, I get
this is an easy pick. This is an easy pick. I mean, let's be realistic. This is an easy pick.
My guy right here just bullied me into making a pick. When I wanted to check the quarterback, it's a Friday night. They may switch that up on a Saturday.
No, we got one. We got one that's going to be a debatable when we get to it. We got one that's better debatable than this one right here. Anyway, let's be real about it. Miami's a dumpster fire. I said before when Tua went down, the head coach failed this team by not having a quarterback worthy to come in and take over and play if he went down. The dude had 2 concussions last year. What are the chances he make it through a full year without being hit in the head?
Yeah.
The chance was slim and none. This is NFL football. And they found out the hard way. So this is going to be short and sweet for me. Give me the Colts money line. It is what it is.
Yep. I'm with you both. And pick. I already, without anything else, I suggest the under. So
I'm on. See, Lady A been on my spreadsheet. Said.
Clearly not.
I'm her source.
Again, that's a lie. Did you see the standings, Pick? Not my source.
She's looking at my stuff, and I'm the source.
You are looking at my spreadsheet. That's the only reason why you've been looking at my spreadsheet and my notes.
She always says my and she goes away from what I pick and goes the opposite way. I'm the source.
Oh, well, I'm not the only one that has done that.
We cracked the code.
As soon as you say, I don't need your spreadsheet for that. As soon as you say it, we be like, Pick, you said what? Let me go ahead and change. I've changed my spreadsheet because of you. Like, oh no, we're not going the same way today. Let me pick something different.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Y'all see this?
But I make my suggestions on over unders quite often, and I do suggest the under.
Yes. Come to find out, I'm the source. I've been the source the whole time, Bruce Glass. Look at that.
Not really, but you know, yeah. The only time I go against my source is that if my source is right there with you, and I'm like, wait, this is not safe.
You hurt my soul. You're hurting my soul right now, lady. And you hurt my soul.
I'm sorry.
Oh Here we go. Let's go to this alumni weekend. Listen, Washington has a lot of things happening this weekend. The Commanders do. They got Darrell Green getting the key to the city. They're retiring his jersey. There are some good vibes, even after coming off of the loss to the Ravens. But those things were tampered down just a little bit when we lost John Allen for the season. Our defensive line is really hurt this week, and we have the Carolina Panthers team coming in to Northwest Stadium, and they can run the ball. A lot of people are not worried about Carolina running the ball, but Chuba Hubbard is a legit running back in this league, right? And then Sad's guy, Johnson, who used to be at Pittsburgh, who's now in Carolina, our secondary can be hurt by him, even though he hasn't practiced a lot this week. The positive about this Carolina offense is they are looking better with Andy Dalton under center. However, he is a statue back there, and we may be able to get to him with some sacks by adding a couple of second-level players to this thing, and maybe our secondary can make him turn down option 1, option 2, and he's sacked before he gets to option 3. Jaden Daniels won another Rookie of the Year award, but he's not happy. He's not satisfied. Terry McLaurin has been hot at wide receiver since the Cincinnati game. We get Brian Robinson back. We have Zach Ertz playing well. The offense is clicking, and we're continuing to bring some of our other weapons along to help Jaden. And maybe, just maybe this week, we can get him out of the game by the start of the fourth quarter again. Let's look at the line. We have the Carolina Panthers at plus 9.5, minus 110. Said, what did we say about 9.5? Disrespectful. Their money line is plus 400. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to leave it alone. The Washington Commanders are minus 9.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 550.
Crazy.
Oof. I'm gonna need a teaser on this one. The over under set at 51.5, 110 for the over, minus 110 for the under. I'm gonna tease this number down. Can I tease this number down? Say it.
Yeah, money line. Lay the 9.5. Get a 9.5. Tease it on down how you want to. Go ahead.
You gonna say a lot, and then you gonna go to money line.
You're gonna go straight to saying I will bring this number down.
Ahead, tease it down as far as you can get it. Just tease it.
I'll bring it down to 7. Say it. Can I get the Commanders laying 7?
What?
What?
That's not what we talking about.
You know what? I'll let you lay 7. I sure will.
That's not what we're doing today.
You gonna lay 7? I give you 7. Come on.
Let me lay 7.
Watch somebody 7.
Huh? Oh, for real? Oh no, Lady A.
Yeah.
If it was 7, I would take the 7. I do believe that we will win this game. I think that our team is really, really focused. I think the Washington Commanders are focused. I don't think that they're a team that's reading their own press clippings. I think that they are coming in, they're putting the work in. They're not happy from the results last week. I think they do handle business the way that they are supposed to. Give me the Washington Commanders money line.
Do you remember the game, the last home game?
Mm-hmm.
Should you have taken the spread then? You should have.
No, they late. Yeah, they covered.
Yeah, they covered.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking. That's all. It wouldn't have been wrong if you would have laid the 9.5. That wouldn't have been wrong.
Yeah, but you know what? It's going to be a lot of people there. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of eyes on the offense. You know, these guys will feel a little bit of that, and they're gonna be focused. And you know what they're gonna come out and do? They're gonna come out. They're gonna take their belt off.
Let me say this. Number one, it's not the same team. Number one, it's not the same coaching staff. Number one, that's number two. Number three, the fans are different. The whole vibe in the stadium is completely different, even since the preseason, let alone last season. So why you sitting here talking like you're not a fan? Okay, I'm here to tell you, if you laid the 10, it'll be okay. And the 9.5, it'll be okay.
All right, Lady A, I can't wait to hear your pick. Say it, come on.
Sure. Just go ahead, Lady A. I'm dead on money line. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Well, I too am taking Commander's money line. And the reason why I'm taking money line is because that is what I do. I think the only people that have picked up on what I do and how I pick my on this show is Say It and Alvin. They understand.
Well, I'm going with this.
Laying.
Carolina's just bad. I mean, it's just this is put where it's at. It's bad.
They are.
They when they went on their fire sale and got rid of all those players prior to picking Bryce Young, they really set this team back. They really set the team back at least 5 years minimum.
Well, they're set back 5 years because they chose the wrong quarterback as well.
It doesn't make a difference. It don't make a difference who you chose pick if he can't stand up and throw the ball.
He can't. He has nobody in front of him. There's no protection.
You see what happened to Red Rocket?
Ever. You're not going to be. No, he can't do anything.
You see what happened to Andy Dalton? He won one game. What happened the next game?
Oh,
he's up to fight for the life.
I hope he wasn't doing the windmill.
The over on this game. I will suggest the over on this game.
Oh yeah, I think the over will come home. The over most definitely be coming home. Droopy said Commanders money line as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Say it.
Coming from a Cowboys fan.
Say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. Okay. We're halfway through. Yeah, we got a couple more picks left. So we got a lot of people in the chat right now. So listen.
More than a couple.
Yeah. Next week, you guys are gonna need this email address. So go ahead and take this email address down. So next week's show, we're doing a giveaway. Now, how do you qualify for this giveaway? You have to subscribe to First String Podcast. Of course, you got to be a subscriber, right? That's on our YouTube page, right? You got to be a subscriber on our YouTube page. But why do you need the email address? Because on our Saturday show next week, by the end of our Saturday show, all submissions must be in next week by midnight on Saturday. So before midnight on Saturday. You have to email the show. No, Saturday. So before Sunday. Midnight. Right. Midnight Saturday. We're going to need all of your week 8 picks, right? Excluding the Thursday night. So all games, all Sunday games, and the Monday night game. We'll need your picks according to our lines. The winner will receive a copy of Call to Duty, because you know that's the game that we play, right? So you'll have to email First String Podcast. You must have your entries in before midnight on before Sunday strikes. So all of week 8 picks, we'll need those next week. So we'll put that back out again. We're giving away Call of Duty as soon as it comes out. All right, the electronic one. So we'll send you the code. So everyone went with the Washington Commanders. Our next game Our next game, we have the Las Vegas Raiders traveling out west to take on the Los Angeles Rams. This just doesn't even sound right. It's still hard for me to say, right? Raiders, Rams. The Raiders are beginning their fire sale. They sent Devontae Adams to the New York Jets. The one person that they said is up for sale would be Max Crosby. Their running game is gone. The Raiders have no running game. Now they only have a young tight end and Brock Bowers. Right? Right, Sid?
Yep.
Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers went bananas versus the Ravens. Not sure what's going to happen versus the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford and the Rams are home. They should handle business. They should be able to take care of this game. Let's look at the lines. You got the Las Vegas Raiders at +7 at -110. Their money line is +250. The Los Angeles Rams are -7 at -110. Their money line is -320. -320.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, give me the Rams. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to do it.
Hey, they're coming off a bye week.
I know. Give me the Rams money line. Let's go.
Same. The Rams have come off. They have come off a bye week. If they had a chance to fix anything, they fixed it during the bye week. If they had a chance to add players, pull people up from the practice squad to start filling some of these holes that they need at wide receiver. That's what the need is. I mean, they got Tutu Atwell, but that's it. So, but I think the Rams have more than the Vegas traded away the biggest piece of their offensive scheme. He's gone.
He hasn't played the last couple of weeks either, so yeah.
They got a running game. They just don't run. They just don't let the boys run the ball.
Right.
They don't call those plays. That's offensive coordinator wise. But I think Zamir was hurt last week. I believe he got hurt, and they had Matson in playing. Not Madison, but Matson, and he did pretty well. But yeah, they're a shell of themselves. So
there you go, Lady A.
So the opponents of these teams combined score 55. I'm going with the over. I personally would stay away from this game. And I'm not going to tell you why I'm suggesting this, but I suggest the Raiders +7. Sid may understand why I'm suggesting this, because we haven't had this at all this season, but suggesting Raiders +7.
Raiders
you
+7.
suggest what you're taking.
Oh, I said over.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking over. So what'd you say, Pick?
I just said, I don't like that over.
You don't like the over? Well, I just told you where I'm coming from with it. The opponents of these teams have scored 55 combined points. That's average. So both teams allow people to score on them. So
yeah,
you can take the over on that one.
Here we go. Our next game, we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. Kansas City versus the 49ers. We are looking at Patrick Mahomes, another undefeated team, right? They're coming off of their bye as well. Their wide receiver situation does need help. Their running back situation is Kareem Hunt and their young rookie who's just a bull in a china shop. Their defense is still legit for the Kansas City Chiefs. The San Francisco 49ers got back some pieces, and they still look a little bit of a mess, right? They had a tough time versus the Seattle Seahawks last week, but that is a division opponent, right? This is a Super Bowl rematch here.
Mm-hmm.
San Fran is starting to get healthy. They are starting to get healthy, and it's up to Brock Purdy to get back to his playoff self and playing as well as he can while this offense continues to grow and evolve. Their running game and Mason is amazing. It's amazing. But like we said, Kansas City's strength this year is the defense, not so much the offense. Let's look at this line. You have the Kansas City Chiefs at plus 1.5 at minus 110. Their money line is plus 105. The San Francisco 49ers are a minus 1.5 at minus 110. Their money line is minus 125. The over-under set at 47, 110 both ways. 47, 110 both ways. Listen, 47 points for both of these teams. Both of their defenses are going to show up. Both of these defenses are going to show up. I'm going with the under here, Lady A. Give me the under.
Okay.
Sid.
Give you the under.
Give me the under.
Really? You sure about that?
Yeah.
Pick?
Yeah.
You sure? You taking the under? This is rematch of what? 2 Super Bowls.
2 Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And they played 4 times in the last. And you going with the under? That's a nice way to run away from this game, Pick.
What you say? I ran away.
Kansas City is coming off a bye week. They're coming off a bye week. They have fully understood how they're going to use Worthy and wide receiver with all that speed. San Francisco still has people injured at DB. Now they got to worry about a guy who can run just as fast as Tyreek Hill at wide receiver, and use him as running back as well. San Francisco still is without their number 1 running back because he's hurt. Kansas City is 5-0. And until you beat the champs, I'm staying with the champs.
Okay.
Give me Kansas City plus that 1.5.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Sid, I want to let you know, Pick is not completely crazy. It says opponents for these teams combined an average of 38.7 points per game. And we know that this has become an outright rival. Okay. So with that said, I do think that their defenses are going to show up. However, Bruce, now listen to me right here now. Listen to me, Bruce. I'm going with the Chiefs plus the 1.5.
Listen, Bruce.
Hold on a second. Let me pull something up right here. Let me pull something up right here if I have time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see if I got a chance to pull this up. The last, what's it? No, that's the wrong one. Hold on, let me go back. I missed it.
You talking about their points?
The last scores. The last time they had these guys have played, February 11th of this year, 25-22. 10-23-22, 44-23.
So that was
the February 2nd, 31-20. These teams
February 11th was 47
when they played each other.
Right? Yeah, but also
saying that was February
47 is
11th
pretty close.
Was 47. That was very close. Yeah.
It said you got to remember they had weapons at that point in time. Patrick Mahomes has no weapons. Who's he throwing to? His best wide receiver right now.
Who had a weapon?
Smith-Schuster.
He said
Patrick Mahomes. He
is
best.
You forget about the rookie?
No, I have not forgotten about Worthy. I have not forgotten about Worthy. I know about Worthy.
Good, because I got 25. I got 25 fantasy points out of last week. So y'all keep slipping on Worthy. You want?
How you get 25 points out of Worthy last week when he didn't play?
Hey, you can't. He did play.
What kind of fantasy you player said?
No, he played. I mean, the week before.
They had a bye last week.
But you can't discount his speed, Pick. You don't have anybody. You don't have anybody out there who can run with him. He's similar to Tyreek Hill. That's why he's been so wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not see Pat Mahomes stand back and throw that ball up into the air as far as he could get it? And he still almost outran that ball.
This is why they play the game.
Oh, this is why San Francisco don't have a championship too. They 0-2 versus who? Kansas City.
Well, this ain't for a championship. This ain't for a championship. This ain't when both teams is at 100%. Okay. This is a regular season week 8. Bruce, let me answer your question, Bruce.
I got it.
It says
Mr. Wilson. Hold on. Let me Wilson.
Wait, who got a Wilson?
Me.
I thought you went with the Chiefs.
I did. Who you went with?
The Chiefs plus the 1.5.
I thought she was playing. My bad. Let me write that down.
How I'm playing? You know what, Sam? We need to check these scores.
Man, I've noticed every time I fact check y'all, I come out with winning records.
What?
Yeah, just like you did last week. I didn't take the over.
Pick me live.
Listen, Bruce. Let me answer your question, man. We're doing it the same
We
way.
have 3 games left.
For week 8, everyone you have to choose a team. Money line plus the points or over under. The same way we do it on the show, right? The same way we do it on the show is the same way we're going to judge you guys by our rules. You have to pick a game. There will be no, I'm going to bring this down. No.
Based off the
All
line.
right. Yep. All right. Our next game, we have the Jets versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Jets just got a legit wide receiver to go along with Garrett Wilson, Lazard, and they're probably about to let Williams go. They have some good running backs, but Pittsburgh always has a great defense. They're turning to Russell Wilson to save their season and probably put up a little bit more points. Said I got a feeling
that season
they're going to play.
I
think wait. I got
say the season.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Their passing game. I think that they're going to play both quarterbacks. I think that Russell Wilson got number 1 snaps so that he can come in. He's a better passer. I think they're going to play both quarterbacks here because you cannot eliminate Justin Fields' legs from the equation. We talked about this. Remember back in the day when Randall Cunningham would come in on 3rd downs and he would either throw the ball or pass the ball, right? If Russell Wilson's running 1st and 2nd down and have a 3rd and manageable, I think that's how they can hurt the Jets. The Jets, with Justin Fields' legs or giving them that run-pass option, the Jets have a legit defense here. And the real question is Aaron Rodgers going to be the reason why they don't win this game? I believe Mike Tomlin will come in with a strong game plan for all those wide receivers and the pressure. Aaron Rodgers, who cannot get off of his spot the way that he used to. They have a legit pass rush here. And this is going to be a really, really good game. I don't know which way it's going to go. Let's look at the line here. You have the New York Jets at -1.5 at -110. Their money line is -130. The Pittsburgh Steelers are +1.5 at -110. Their money line is +110. The over/under set at 38.5, 110 both ways. I'm gonna tell you what the people in the chat are saying first, okay? Since I don't gamble, I'm disqualified. Okay, whatever. Bruce says Steelers money line, right? I think that this is going to be a rock fight. Give me the over because that's not a lot of points. 38.5. Give me the over, please.
I agree. As I was looking at 30.5, I was going to pick the Steelers to win, but I seen 38.5. There's no way I'm jumping away from that. Give me the over. Now, I will say this. If they do play Russell Wilson, it's a disappointing for them to do just that. Even the 2 games they lost, they were in those 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they were blown out. They were within 3 points in one, and I think was it 3 points in one or 3 points in both of those games? Yeah, both of those games. Both of those games were lost by field goal. And in one of those games, the kicker missed the field goal. And in one of those games, they didn't have a chance to get back in range. But the kicker had a chance to make one of those field goals that would have tied the game. He missed. So Justin Fields did his job. Had this been a blowout, had he been blown out, I would wholeheartedly agree with them going ahead and make this change. But they have not. He has not done anything for them to make this change at this point in time to Russell Wilson.
except for pass the ball. He's been inactive.
Russell Wilson's a statue. He passed. They scored 32 points last game.
Yeah. Lady A.
Okay, so while we sitting here talking about quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers his ankle messed up, but he was practicing, full participation.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye on that for the Jets. For the Steelers, the only person listed on their injury report is, as far as Wilson is concerned, is Roman Wilson, a wide receiver. Okay, so I guess they're finally saying that Russell has no injuries. So not putting him in is just literally a matter of just basic decision. No more, oh, he's hurt or he's injured. It's just basic decision at this point. So if they keep him out, it's because we're choosing to keep you out, not because you're injured. If they put him in, that's their choice, obviously. The reason for the over-under being so low is because these teams combined have allowed 32.3 points per game combined. That's not that high. So the under is 38.5. Cool. But for me, I'm going with the Steelers plus the 1.5.
Lock her in, said lock her in.
Plus the 1.5.
All right, Lady A, for locking you in for your Wilson. Are you ready?
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Wilson.
Oh. We got 2 Monday night games this week. We have 2.
Boo. Boo.
Not your boo.
Put 2 games on the same time.
Well,
I know.
one of them
I
is
usually
better than the
stagger
other.
them.
One of them is better than the other. One is better than the other. The first one starts at what is it? 8:15 East Coast, 7:15 Central.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the Baltimore Ravens traveling down south to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lamar Jackson and King Henry are coming up off of rolling. Zay Flowers could not be hotter. He had a heck of a first half versus the Washington Commanders. He was in fuego. Lamar Jackson has shown his ability to pass. Now, the thing about this is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a defensive line, but their secondary is hurt. Their secondary has been hurt and beat up since the start of the season, right? Their linebackers play really fast. They play downhill. But it's the fourth quarter when it's time to tackle Derrick Henry that people do make business decisions, right? And Lamar Jackson adds a whole nother dimension with his legs as well. The Ravens are on the road. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are coming off of spanking the Carolina Panthers last week, right? Throwing up a whole 50-burger. They are still blitzing people right now. All the zone blitz, dog blitz, man blitzes that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do, Lamar Jackson has seen before. The question is, can Baker Mayfield and his wide receivers stay on the same page and keep hanging in there with the Baltimore Ravens? The Baltimore Ravens defense is legit. Their running game is solid. Their secondary is where they hurt. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and those guys have to be on point. Let's look at the line. You got the Baltimore Ravens at -3.5 at -110. Their money line is -190. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are +3.5 at -110. Their money line is +158. The over/under is set at 49. 49. Lady A, my spreadsheet says go with the Ravens.
Okay.
Money line.
Mm-hmm. Ravens money line. That's good.
What does your spreadsheet say?
You and this
I'm not telling you yet.
With nerves. You know what? This is. Do we have the injuries for Tampa?
So I just have who did not, because it's Friday. So I just have like as far as who was in practice. Tampa Bay has a lot of people that have
Mispractice.
injuries. It kind of varies as far as who had full practice, limited practice, or did not participate in practice. So is it someone in particular you looking for?
No, not really.
Okay. But they have a long list of people with different types of injuries.
I'll race on Sunday. I know Steve.
And then the Ravens have actually a short list.
Okay. Because Baker Mayfield he's really iffy, like on stuff like this right here. Really iffy. But you know what? I'm gonna step out on a limb. I ain't done this all day. Go ahead and give me Tampa plus that 3.5 at home. I think the good Baker Mayfield gonna show up in this game because it's competition.
Right.
I would love to see the good Baker Mayfield.
Is not hurt. It should be fine.
Yeah.
That is their key to winning. Their key to winning is not the running game, but the passing game versus the Baltimore Ravens. That is absolutely their key to winning. Lady A, who you got?
So I'm going to take the over, and I do want to mention that the over-under did move a little bit from 49.5. But I do suggest the Bucks plus the 3.5 and possible, Bucks money line outright based off of my source. But it's for me, it's concerning. That's why it's a suggestion, because the Bucks injuries, it's a lot. It's literally double the size of the Ravens. And like I said, although some people are participating, that just means that these people aren't 100%. They're not at 100%. So when someone's not at 100%, they could play the same, or it could actually be detrimental to the team. So because of that, I'm just going to take the over and leave it at that.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Let's get back to it. Our last game of the week is Chargers Cardinals. All right. Chargers Cardinals here. You got the Cardinals and Kyler Murray just looking confused, said, I don't know what's going on here. I don't think they figured out how to use Marvin Harris Jr. correctly yet. He's not a deep threat. That's not what he is. He's not that stretch the field type guy. He's that intermediate routes. He's like a Reggie Wayne type deal. You know what I mean? He's that type of wide receiver. You got Kyler Murray, who, when he wants to run and when he decides to be a dual threat quarterback, he is unstoppable. You got the Chargers and Jim Harbaugh coming in, draining the clock. They will run the ball down your throat, and they're starting to turn Justin Herbert loose with his newfound wide receivers. Let's look at the line. You have the Los Angeles Chargers at -2 at -110. Their money line is -125. The Arizona Cardinals are +2 at -110. Their money line is +105. The over-under set at 44. Lady A, I'm going with the Chargers money line. Chargers money line.
Okay.
On you, say it.
Let me say this. Marvin Harris had a concussion. I don't know if he cleared. I think he cleared concussion protocol for this week.
Yeah, he was full practice. Full practice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I need me to slide him back into my roster now. I'm thinking about it. Now, with that being said, the Chargers do have a better set of offensive wide receivers than Arizona. The head coach, who's also the defensive coordinator, has to do better at setting the scheme up for these different teams. All the defenses struggled the last couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Arizona's weird. It's weird. I don't know if I want to. It's 44, 20. Man, I don't like the over under. I'm gonna have to pick somebody. You know what? Just give me Arizona at home.
Hey, did you see the dilemma it said just now?
Arizona plus 2 because Arizona's weird. I mean,
yeah,
they could show up and they put up a bunch of points, or they could disappear and not put up no points because they've been hit and miss throughout the year.
That's why the over under is rough.
Yeah.
And I'm just I changed my pick on my spreadsheet because of my source. My pretend source, not my real source.
I'm your real source.
No, you're my pretend source. And because you're my pretend source, and we had the same thing in our spreadsheet, I went ahead and changed it. So I'm going with the under.
She said I'm the source the whole time. We've been trying to figure out.
No. I'm telling you.
You say you going with the under?
I'm going with the under because I had the Chargers money line, and then Pick said it, and I was like, I don't know.
Oh, it's a bunch of Wilsons.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody get a whistle on this one.
Yay.
Wilson!
Everybody get a Wilson. You get a Wilson. You get a Wilson. You get a Wilson.
Said I am the source that can't be named. I am he that shall not be spoken.
No, you a pretend source because
Lord Voldemort.
I just don't want to pick. I don't want to pick the same thing you do every time because that might not be good for me.
I shall remember this, and I will tell you to keep that same damn energy, Lady A.
Right, Pick. We had it from week 1 until now, and guess what? Guess who is at 500?
Not for long. I'm gonna be above 500.
Oh, I'm about to say not for long, Lord.
Above 500. I'm gonna be above 500. I'm not saving it for the playoffs, Bruce Glass. I can't do it. I need the belt around my waist. I need it to be on display in my house for this next year so I can rub it into all their faces.
Okay.
Cannot continue to do this to me. Said we covered it all. No, we did not. We have to make our parlay pick, our anytime touchdown pick. We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Hold on.
We gotta get it done. Here we go. Anytime touchdowns right here, right now. This is the last thing that we have to do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce has been putting some good ones in the he's been putting some good ones in as well.
Let me see who I got.
Wait, who y'all play?
You know what? Give me Devontae Adams.
Okay. That's a good one. Not on my list, but that's a good one.
Hold on, you want Devontae Adams? Let me see. What is it? What is he at? I know he's at probably a minus something. I know he's going to be a minus because I know Aaron Rodgers is going to force the ball to him like nobody's business.
Yeah, they say he was full practice, no injuries. He played.
Devontae Adams is plus 145. He's plus 145. Okay, Lady A, who you got?
He playing.
Okay, let me just ask. Kyron Williams, or how you say his name?
Who's he playing for?
The Rams.
Amen.
What's it?
Kyron Williams. He's minus 278, Lady A.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want that one.
I know he's gonna score. Try again.
Say who y'all play?
Seattle.
They play the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. So I'm going to go with I got 2 people for you.
2 people in Seattle?
2 people for your team.
Okay.
So I don't know who I'm gonna go with though. I got Drake London.
He's minus 106.
Huh?
He's minus 106.
And Bijan probably even worse.
No, Bijan is minus 2. Bijan's minus 230.
Never mind.
Get out of there.
Right.
I wanted her to stay in that same game. Listen, I
could because Kenneth Walker is going to be.
Yep.
He's too. It's too much.
He's minus 245.
Yeah, nah.
DK Metcalf is plus 112. Tyler Algier is plus 120. Darnell Mooney is plus 138. Kyle Pitts plus 148. Smith and Jigba plus 165. Tyler Lockett plus 180. Ray McLeod. Oh, Charbonnet is plus 215.
So, Aaron Jones from the Vikings.
Okay, pick. They say Richardson set to make his
Aaron Jones is minus 141.
Are you kidding me?
You hear what I said about Richardson?
I heard what you said.
It's going across the bottom of the screen.
I heard what you said. I don't like it.
That reminds me. I got to put Nick Chubb in. Hold
on. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
You pull that up on the screen.
What about? I'll go with him. Actually, Kittle. What's Kittle? Is he plus something?
Let's see. Is it this one I got Chubb on? Mike Evans. Oh man.
Kittle is
no space for that one.
He should be plus something, right?
Ooh.
Kittle is plus 135. All right, so Kittle's in there.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go with DK Metcalf.
Let me go to the other one. Great beat down.
I'm going with DK Metcalf. So that's a 3-leg parlay right there.
Wait, say who you going with?
Said chose Devontae Adams at plus 145. Kittle
Devontae.
That's what I said. Devontae Adams at plus 145. George Kittle is plus 135. DK Metcalf is plus 112.
Oh, that's big money.
A whole $10 will get us 112. We need to add a person in here for Al.
I don't like that one.
I'm going to add Tyler Algier to this as well. So that gives us a same game parlay bump. Tyler Algier is he was
with the Bucks at home. We could always add Chris in there since he went clutch nonstop.
Well, he gives us a plus 120, but for us having two people in the same game, we get plus 550. So that same $10 now gives us $364.24. So we have a 4-leg parlay now of Devontae Adams, George Kittles, DK Metcalf, and Tyler Algier. Say it, we covered it all.
Yeah, we did. We got it all.
We got it in there.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, shout out to my son, United States Air Force, First Street Podcast, second to none. Come get some. Tell him, say it.
Go Dogs.
Raise hell.
It's wartime, baby. This what you signed up for. This what we worked hard for. You for. Y'all the first string. Y'all got to go set the tone now. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. 'Cause it's time for the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. Lace them up. It's the First String Podcast Show. Hey, let's go. They spitting facts on the First String Podcast Show. Imagine talking sports, having fun with the fam. At a starting lineup, First String is what you have. An entertaining stream with the Pro Bowl cash. When the viewers chime in, they gon' answer what you ask. Representing for the Queens, yeah, we got Lady A. A super knowledgeable woman who can break down any play. Said from the South, so he rep GA. The Falcons, the Bulldogs, the whole Peach State. Drunk Uncle Al, only way you can describe him. Every time he crack the mic, you know he gon' be wildin'. Last but not least, it's my man Toothpick. Commanders is a squad and he the captain of the ship. So if you feel the vibe, go ahead and